Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the marker, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. To throw, here's Darnold. It is caught left side. So he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Ready?
2nd and 10, Darnold. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. This is Cox. That's Cox. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's a statement throw right there. It's a statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Walker on 1st down. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Nakua here. He's got it. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom. Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And he literally gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 20.
On the give, it's Blue. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams finish off their opening drive. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. He tucks it and takes off. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Going back across his body here, left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Elijah Arroyo, the target on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 39-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Blue. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the first. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at first down here. Blue gets the handoff. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you worry about have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Connects on the crosser. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's good.
No!
First down. A gain of 21 yards.
Go!
First down.
Blue running to the right. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and goal for Richardson. And this one connects with a defender, not his intended targets. That's going to force this offense into 4th and goal. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. There was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First plays a design run. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
From the gun, Darnold. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Darnold to throw. It's complete. Play made by Cup. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he puts some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
This is Walker on 2nd. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Stopped by Dayon Henley.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd and 2, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Trouble with the snap. This one's live. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back. Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. Look at that power. Deep left side. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slips through their fingers as they turn it over on downs. Handoff running left. It's Blue. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Give him 13 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
That's another Rams first down.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's caught. He finds Caden Prather. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Richardson now. Catch made. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal. Throwing now, Richardson. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Rams make it a 10-point ball game.
Seahawks 7.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
One last play before the break. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. I think the Seahawks got that one back. Yes, they did.
The Seahawks.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. This is Cox. That's Walker. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down. Plowing up the middle. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Well, that certainly was a surprise to me, maybe you as well, Brock. He is not someone that you see get stopped so quickly.
That's a hallmark of a fullback. They don't get stopped quick. They don't go backwards. But right here, they got to him so fast, he could not get that momentum built up.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
They'll air it out on third. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Rams take over as he records his 10th career INT.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside. I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Short pass brought in. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Now Richardson on fourth down. He connects downfield. Into the red zone. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams push their lead further to start the half. Pressure gets there, right side. It's blocked. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost them. All right, they appear comfortable with the lead they have, so they're just going to kick this from the 10. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, the short throws. But the defense, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
We'll
go with a design keeper. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper, it gets 0.
Now Darnold, 4th down. He's got it to his running back. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. The right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down. Throwing here, Darnold. This is a heater going deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Elijah Arroyo. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Now Darnold on to play action. Chased out to his right. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold.
6-yard line.
And he sails that one up the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Darnold looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he...
The kicker gets it. Oh, looks like he's going to throw it. And they score. They trade an attempt at 3 into 6 with the fake. Well, I think we can all agree, partner, that call came at the perfect time to fool him. Or in this case, catch him totally off guard and take it in for a touchdown.
And that really is saying something, because you know that sidelines is screaming, watch your fake, got to be ready for it, no matter what the situation is. So to beat him for 6 on the fake, well, shows 2 things: how well it was disguised, and more importantly, how well it was executed.
And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. A 3rd down run with Blue. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
3 yards. That's good for Rams. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end.
Ready, set.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's Blue. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard
Come on.
line.
Hey. Viking, 18. Ready.
Now Blue. Oh, he lost the football! And the Seahawks pick it up! No return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
We're going to start.
1st and 10. Darnold. Completed to his running back. Has room down the left sideline. At the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Play bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He throws a bullet to the center of the... It connects on the deep shot. Looks through and breaks away. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams make it a 9-point advantage.
Joshua Carney on for the extra point.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams make it a 10-point ball game.
Seahawks 21.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Darnold. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On with a quick pass out wide. Big gain has him across the 40. Past the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the 4th.
Seahawks 28. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
1st down now. Ball at the 33.
Let's go.
Up the middle. Blue. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Running down the left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
A gain of 27 more yards. That's another Rams first down. A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Rams.
So not only do they not get the result that they wanted, but they're going to lose what could be a very valuable timeout too. Frank gets it, headed right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, Richardson. That's him on the quick hitter. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Going with Blue here. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time.
And they take this in for the score. The Rams make it a 9-point advantage.
Touchdown.
It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Rams make it a 10-point ball game.
38. Seahawks 28.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
We're going to start. Start.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
35-yard line.
We're going to start.
To throw, here's Darnold. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
We're going to start.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he's throwing deep down that side of the field. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Ready?
All set to go now from the 35.
60 evil. Ready?
They'll run this with Blue. Maybe he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Rams nearing their 9th win of the season. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. Shot.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left.
50. Tap the 60.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. To the left and wheeled in by Ferguson. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now Darnold. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Go, set.
Staying with Walker. He's going to be stopped well shy of that first down marker. Call it a yard. That one's fourth down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
Here we go, set.
Trying for it, it's Walker. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Here's Taylor from the pistol. And they drop him after just a yard, second down. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division